Grand Rising, Scorpios, and welcome back for another collective love reading. This is a general, so only take the part that fits and disregard the rest. I hope you guys are doing amazing. It is officially April Fool's Day. I ain't gonna April Fools and joke around with you because I did last year and I started to, but I didn't feel like it because I was really finna get deep and I was really finna act a fool. I was really finna put on my real big acting skills and I decided not to because this is the beginning of April, which is your April showers of abundance. So we're going to focus on all of the beautiful things instead of the shoulda, coulda, woulda, and the possibilities. We're going to focus on good things. So I hope you guys are doing amazing. I hope wherever you are watching this video, it finds you with all of your needs being met. It finds you on your way to healing and elevation and spiritual growth, spiritual clarity, spiritual understanding. Everything that's going to help you move more successful in this experience. I appreciate you guys returning to this channel, and I ask that you like, share, and subscribe. Welcome to the new subscribers and the new viewers, and I ask that you consider joining the membership where you can get yourself a free 30-minute personal reading. Now, I might do a special reading. I may do a flash sale in the month of April sometime, so make sure you look out for that. Also, make sure you hit your post notification bell to all, so when we go live, you can be a part of the Scorpio's live vibe, because Scorpio is alive, is a vibe in and of itself. It don't need no help from nobody else, okay? Shout out to my moderators, Dr. Love, Kimberly, Verna, Milkshake, and Kim, Verna, Milk, Kim, Verna, and Dr. Love. Ooh, y'all still got cold here. But I know I say that every video, so I don't want to just talk about it. But like I say, I hope your mind is staying focused on what it needs to be focused on. So the other day, I had to go get some wasp spray, but I got sidetracked while I was out because I had to stop and get some gas, and it was kind of windy and cold. But I said, I was almost home, and then I remember, like, I came out, and I got everything for what I'm supposed to get. I need to get me some wasp spray, because it's like this time of the year where it seems like they are really, really busy. And so I didn't have no choice, which I had a choice, but I said, I'm finna go back to that old Family Dollar store, and I was ready. I just feel like I needed to go on and set boundaries at this store, because that's a store that I frequent in, and he did exactly like I thought he was gonna do. He was gonna coward out, and it just goes to show that most people are not as tough as they pretend to be. But I had to go on and set some strong boundaries, but he just wimped out. It was really embarrassing to watch. I didn't disrespect him or nothing. I just threw his facts at him, and I just let him know, don't put your hands on me. I don't want you touching on me. And y'all, he just act like a little kid then. But I know I'm not gonna have any problems out of him. So I pulled your energy, and I wanted to know what is your current energy and the current energy that is in your external, what you don't see. And it's so crazy because it's like you have these two cards in the middle. The first one is Dream Big in the reverse, and you have Overwhelmed, Boundaries, and Retreat, I Need Space in reverse. See? Somebody here, I feel like Dream Big. Someone is not as confident. And look what's on the outside of these two is the feminine energy and the masculine energy. See? So right next to the feminine energy is Dream Big in the reverse. And right next to the masculine energy is I Need Space in the reverse. See? This is y'all, Scorpio. This is you and your person. However side you on masculine, you got them both here. See? I feel like these are the masculines thinking, spending time alone, but they don't want to be alone, but they may need to make the changes to get it. And for some of the feminines, they're tired of thinking, they're tired of, they don't want to be misled by their illusions. They want to know what they're feeling and what they're saying is true, because you got the moon here. It's like the feminines may not be believing what they're feeling at this time, because it could be very, very intense. And it's almost like the females dare to believe because they tired of getting their hopes up. They tired of waiting on these masculines. Meanwhile, the masculines need to take action here. So it seems like y'all got your other half in your energy, but y'all gonna have to meet each other halfway, because it's like you got all the tools between you to get love here. Look underneath the bottom of your clarifiers. Look, there go that masculine energy, and there's the sun. It's the clarifiers. Could be an Aries. Something could be happening in Aries season. But when we started off, and then underneath the bottom, you got soul, mission, purpose, path, awakening. See, look, this is what it is, see? So this is what's going on for Scorpios and anybody dealing with Scorpios. People are finally waking up that this connection is real. It's intense. It's a soul connection. I mean, because Scorpios are going to get to know your soul. They're not after your physical. I know the average person thinks that. But Scorpio is not after your physical. They're only after your soul. That's it. That's all Scorpio want is your soul. That's all. Because that's how they connect. They connect deep, okay? And they're not a surface level. They are a deep water energy. See? Ooh, Scorpios. So I feel like you guys are feeling pulled. Let's say it's somebody that you've not even met yet. It's just like it's just gonna start feeling this intensity, because I feel like it's just like it's time. It's like you got all these opportunities right here. I feel like the females dare to believe, and I feel like the masculines are scared. It seems like everybody is wore out and tired. Okay, it's like time, a truce. Let's hit the reset button. Let's start all over again. And that's what I feel like is happening. But even starting all over again, you're still gonna have to take those steps. So this could be the feminine energy of Scorpios or the masculine energy of Scorpios, but you got the masculine and the feminine trying to come together. So this is your reading. Whatever side you are, whether you are the masculine Scorpio or the feminine Scorpio, your other half is here with you. It's like they're here, even though you're not physically together. Spiritually, you're still connected. So you're starting off with the Ace of Pentacles here. Look, there's the Queen of Pentacles. Look, and there's the King of Pentacles. There's the feminine and the masculine. Some of y'all dealing with a water sign. Some of y'all dealing with an earth sign. Look, there's the Ten of Pentacles. And you remember we just saw the Emperor with the what? The Sun. There's the Chariot. There's the Emperor coming in. Cancer. There's the Moon. There's Pisces. Nine of Pentacles. Y'all may be going from single to a relationship here. Because that's the Nine of Pentacles. There's the Devil in the reverse. And there's the Wheel of Fortune here. See? Underneath the bottom is the Three of Coins. I feel like, Scorpios, what you don't see coming is a commitment with your other half. So you masculines, you got a feminine energy coming. And for you feminines, you got a masculine energy coming. And I feel like you don't see it because, like I say, y'all probably like, I don't even want to think about that because I ain't seen nothing. Or you just may not be wanting to give something your energy. You may be focusing on yourself. But you see the masculine is facing the sun here. The masculine is in the sun and the feminine is in the dark. So I guess that's the moon and the sun here, the masculine, the feminine. Because that's nighttime. But she's going through transformation here. See, her heart space is opening. Y'all may be Spirit could be preparing your heart to open up. So let's see. You have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. The Devil, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. The Wheel of Fortune. The Moon. The King of Cups, the Chariot. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Wow. On the table, you got mostly water and earth, but you also have Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus with the Wheel of Fortune as well. Wow. So let's clarify. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. I feel like there's an offer coming in. Ten of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Moon that you don't see coming. Like I feel like if somebody had a hard time communicating or committing, somebody's going to be more open to committing, because there's something about this Wheel of Fortune that's bringing a shift. It's bringing a shift to your perception and what you thought you wanted. It's like people goals and desires are shifting. They're shifting from just surface level relationships to long-term relationships, because with stuff going on, people want to build family and legacies here. See, because there's the Emperor with the chair, with the Sun. So let's see who is. Why is the Devil here for Scorpios? Clarify the Devil. What Scorpio need to know in love with this Devil in the reverse? The masculine back is turned though. Look, see the Devil in the reverse. There's the Nine of Pentacles again. See, I told you. So a lot of people have a hard time giving up their single, because I be thinking about that too, and I don't know if I want to commit. I probably would be happy with just a life partner, but living under the same roof, I say that that's what I want because I get lonely. But then I think about the privacy that I like having. I'm a quiet, a loner type of person, and it doesn't take a lot for me, but I like quiet. I don't like noise and stuff like that, you know. I just don't like a lot of agitation. I don't have the patience for kids. And like I said, I spend time with my grandchildren and all that. But as far as just being in a house full of people, small people, I don't want that, because I've already did that and I'm older. So like I said, this could have been somebody here, you know, having a hard time opening up to a relationship or giving up their freedom, so to speak. But it's just, man, I guess it depends. And look, there's the Death in the reverse. That Death in the reverse show be showing up a lot. Look, and there's that Emperor with the Sun. So you got Scorpio, you got Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, and Leo. So someone's mindset is changing. I feel like someone is gaining some wisdom with the Emperor and the Sun. Look, there's Temperance, Sagittarius. Because someone wants the right connection, okay? I feel like you complete them. You're the right fit. You're the right taste, the right measurement. You're everything. And I feel like this is someone here who is spiritually guided to you. With the High Priestess, it could be a Pisces. Because I feel like most of these relationships, people are running from them. And they're running game and they're playing games and they just wasting time. And I feel like if people are playing games, people are going to walk away and they're not going to come back, because who wants to waste their time? Because a lot of people feel like their time is precious now. So why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Who is this Queen of Pentacles? That's the feminine energy. Three of Cups in the reverse. Ooh. And there's the King of Cups. Ooh. There's the Nine of Cups. I feel like somebody wants to be more than friends with you, Scorpios, okay? Because I feel like this is someone here who maybe you did want this with them, but maybe someone let their fears get in the way. You know how people do. And there's the Star with the Strength card. I feel like that's what you want. You don't want surface level relationships. Page of Pentacles. Six of Swords. They coming back, Scorpio. Somebody is coming to smooth the waters with you. I feel like somebody is coming to you to give you what you want because something has changed within them. So what's up with the Wheel of Fortune? Y'all hear the birds? Y'all hear that? I remember years ago when I was in the bathroom on a commode, but I'm telling you, I had a whole moment because I had the bathroom window up. And that was the first time in my life that I ever noticed that birds was actually singing. And I was sitting on a commode and I started whistling back, and it was like it was mimicking me. And I'm talking about, man, that was the first time I realized that there's real other life out here. And so it's like when I hear them whistling, I feel like they talking to me. It's like the universe trying to get my attention. I hear it now. The Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Scorpios? This is divine timing. This is fate. This is destiny. This is karma. Karmic wheel. Coming back around. Ooh. And there is the King of Pentacles. We just saw the Queen right up there. See, I told you somebody going to come back with a different mindset. See, there's the Ace of Swords. Somebody's coming back with clarity. Because somebody was confused. See? And there's the Five of Pentacles. See? Somebody wants back in. This is somebody here who probably act like they wanted space. This could have been somebody who gave the relationships too much space. See, there's the Chariot. Cancer. Some of y'all got a Cancer coming in. Coming out of the cold. And there is the Tower, Scorpios. And y'all not going to see this coming. See, look. And there's the Queen of Cups. Ooh. Then I just see the King. Yep. I feel like for some of y'all, this... Look, and there's the freaking Empress. What? Look, there's the Empress with the Two of Cups. See? Ooh, child, there go that feminine energy. See? So you got the masculine and the feminine energy here. See? Ooh, Scorpio. I feel like this is someone you have not heard from, you have not seen, but something is changing with them. Because they're thinking differently. See? This was these masculines when y'all coming in here with all this intense energy, the Two of Cups. Somebody needed space. Overwhelmed, boundaries, retreat. But something has happened, and this is on the masculine side. I feel like the masculine had their guards up, and I feel like when you gave them space, I feel like now they don't want space. Because this was the feminine side, dream big. I feel like once upon a time they had their hopes up high for something big with the masculines. But I feel like they squashed that once they realized that these masculines need space. Ooh, the feminine say, how much space you need? God dang. Okay, well, bet then. No. Take all the space. Take all the time you need, see? It's like you don't stop a dreamer. That's what your feminine is supposed to do, right? I feel like somebody stopped this relationship before it got a chance to really grow because it was just too intense. And you know it's going to be like that with the masculine and the feminine energy because we're both from different planets. But this is y'all connection here. See? There's the imp, there's that masculine, there's that contract, and there's that feminine. Could be an Aries, could be a Libra. And I feel like y'all not together with this. Y'all not together. But I feel like Spirit's trying to let you know that I feel like something big is about to happen. So what's up with the King of Cups? Why is this King of Cups here for Scorpions? There go that moon. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. What's up with this King of Cups for Scorpios? We just seen the Queen. The World. Cycles, completion. Like y'all could be at a distance or this person thinks the world of you looking. There's the Four of Cups. So this could be another fixed sign. Somebody's scared of being rejected. Somebody thinks that they've missed out. Because for some of y'all, it's easy for them to feel like they've missed out. That way that they ain't got to do no work, but they're going to have to. There's the Knight of Cups if they want it. I feel like they do. And there's Justice. There's Libra. They're coming. But like I said, they coming different though. Their mindset is different, see? Like, I feel like this is spiritually guided to you now. There's the High Priest, somebody you haven't heard from who has not been talking, see? Could be an Aquarius. There's the Star. It's like Spirit is saying you're about to get what you want, and it may be late to you, or you may feel like you don't want it now, but it's coming. Now you got the Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Seven of Wands. Somebody standing their ground. Someone is defending something. Someone is offensive. Y'all could be setting boundaries. Y'all could be like, you know what? I don't even want that ace from you now. Because I think about all the crap that you did in the past. I don't want the ace now. Leave me alone. Well, somebody's coming in to fight for this. There's a Three of Swords. There's the Five of Swords in the reverse. Because somebody know you don't trust them anymore. Or this is just too much mess. Like, I feel like, seems like, it's like love and relationships should not be so complicated, but they are, because there's so many distractions. There's so many options. There's so many opportunities, and no two people are alike, even though there are similarities. So I feel like when a woman knows what they want and they've made peace within, they're not going to be all over the place. And so I feel like in order for anything to happen that can really be real, you have to know what you want, and you have to be real and honest with yourself. And it also means that you may have to you're going to have to do some sacrifice, and you're going to have to change your beliefs. You're going to have to you're going to have to actually invest towards something you feel like is worth having, or ain't nobody going to have nothing. Everybody going to be single in situationships. And all the opportunities in the world don't mean nothing if people are not ready for them. So Spirit could be telling you, don't you back down. Because if you don't back down, you stand your ground. Because after all, you the Empress with the feminine energy. You would definitely get exactly what you deserve. Because Spirit say that they rooting on you. You on a pedestal, and don't let nobody bring you down to their standards. Because what you're asking for is not wrong. I thought that's what people supposed to want. Relationships, fairness, see? Page of Swords. Somebody going to give you what you want, Scorpios, if you don't give in. Even if it means you have to walk away, that's what you have to do. Because it ain't worth it anyway, right? Page of Swords looking. There go that devil in the reverse, see? I feel like someone's whole perception is changing, and they're going to end up wanting something instead of, after all. Why is the moon here? Clarify the moon. Pisces, see? There go that feminine energy, baby. See? Look how it plays out. See? See? I love it when they do that. See? Because that's that feminine energy. She's by the moon. That's nighttime. See? See? It's almost like the Empress, she's open. She's ready to love, but is it worth it? She's not gonna, the feminine is not gonna put herself out to make you happy. You have to be equal. We have to do this together. But she's holding her heart, but she could be transformed, and she could be cutting the ties too. But like I said, you got the moon with the Empress. I feel like somebody is dreaming about you, Scorpios, and I feel like Spirit is showing somebody in their dreams. Looking, there's the moon again. See? So y'all could be mirroring each other. Look, there's the Ace of Wands. Ooh, there's the Four of Wands. Harmony, restore. See, somebody dreaming. There's the Four of Swords, and there's the Lover. See? Could be a Gemini. But I feel like what is happening here is somebody is thinking more than just a friendship with benefits or just a surface level relationships. Someone is looking at you like they could actually have some. Because look, the Knight of Wands is in reverse with the Two of Cups. See? So once again, y'all, it seems like these masculines are starting to catch feelings. Because they player days is wearing out. They got gout now. They tired and they need that right connection now. So I feel like this is someone here who is having dreams. They're seeing signs. They're seeing synchronicities. This is undeniable. It's like Spirit has put so many beautiful opportunities for the masculine and the feminine to come together the right way. But it's up to you two. You know, both parties have to be in agreement. But the contract is still valid, but it's not going to be given to you. You gotta make initiatives to go for it. And I feel like somebody's masculine is coming. So why is the Chariot here? Ooh, the Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, and there is the Strength card, Leo. See? Because I feel like someone's taking their power back because they feel like it's worth it. They feel like you are worth it, Scorpios. See, because there's judgment. Somebody's made up their mind, Scorpio. They're not going to let this go. Could be a Taurus, Leo, Cancer. See, there's the Fool, Aries. Somebody's finna take a leap of faith, Scorpios. It's the masculine. I feel like the masculine, see, because it's just time. There's that Wheel of Fortune again. Spirit say, if you go on and you face it and you go on and you go for it, you know what I'm saying? It's going to work out this time, especially with the Fool card. But it's because people are coming out of this dark way of thinking. They're coming more of, I can, you know, it's okay to love. It's okay to sacrifice. It's okay to go for things that make you happy, see? And there's that Queen of Pentacles again. This is a marriage that somebody will have. I feel like this is time for these relationships to move past what they have been. It's time to let go of people that's getting in the way of your relationship and just focusing on your life, your legacy, you know, what you and your household can build, you and your lover, you and your person, and don't worry about nobody else because too many people in your mix is going to mess things up. So now you have the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. Why is the 9 of Pentacles here? I feel like what Spirit is saying is you're not going to be single for long. And I know we say that, but that's just what's happening. You're about to be in a relationship, Scorpios. Why is the 9 of Pentacles here for Scorpios? Because you got the Queen of Pentacles that is showing up. 10 of Wands. Because I feel like this has been hard on people to give up their independence because everybody keeps on thinking that you're going to get dogged, and some people do. I mean, let's just keep it real. Some people really don't have the best intentions for you. It's just crazy, but you just don't know what you're getting until you get it. But, you know, I feel like you can use your discernment too because you got the High Priestess here, see? There's the Knight of Swords, see? Somebody rushing in. I feel like somebody's tried to resist it, but they're going to end up giving you what you wanted. There go that Ace of Pentacles again. That's why Spirit says stand your ground, Scorpio, because you're going to get what you want. If you don't settle, you will get what you want. Even if it's with somebody else. And I know you don't want to hear that. Look, and there's the 6 of Pentacles, see? And there's the Page of Cups. Spirit say you about to get what you want. You and your person, y'all about to get each other. Now you have the 10 of Pentacles. You already got the 10 of Pentacles here with the 10 of Cups. 4 of Wands, the Emperor, the Empress, the King and the Queen of Pentacles, the King and the Queen of Cups. This is your person, 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody is opening up because I feel like, see, I told you, there's the Hangman and there's the King of Swords. This is someone here that's trying to make a head over heart decision and do what's right. But I feel like once again, somebody's going to end up giving in because there's the 10 of Cups. Told you. Because you got the 4 of Wands with the King and the Queen of Pentacles, the King and the Queen of Cups, and the Emperor and the Empress. See? And there's the Hierophant. See? Because I feel like a lot of people, especially if they already know you and they've invested and they feel like it's worth saving, somebody wants to be in a partnership. Somebody wants to do things together. Somebody wants to grow things. And there's the 7 of Pentacles. And I feel like the wait is over. I feel like the right one for you, Scorpio, is coming. See, there's the 8 of Wands. So you just got to be prepared, Scorpios. But I feel like your soulmate is ready to commit. Please like, share, and subscribe.